and welcome back to another episode of D&A. I am Selena.
And I'm Cam. We will be your hosts today. So let's jump right in.
Get ready for an afternoon filled with unstoppable entertainment and jaw-dropping episode with unforgettable moments. From the internet station of Art with Bruna, following after are some tips and tricks to adjust your lighting. We've got a little bit of everything just for you.
And with that excitement, let's see what our favorite artist has for us today.
Welcome to another episode of Art with Bruna. Today we are going to have my next client. Her name is Zara. It is Art with Bruna, Pastel Purgatory. Ooh, stay tuned.
I'm Zara. I found Bruno's class on Craigslist. I guess you could say I'm here for the plot. If she happens to be a serial killer that wants to chain me up in her basement, I'd be okay with that. And if she wants to chop my ear off like Van Gogh, I'm also okay with that. I guess you can say that I'm obsessed with death.
Ah, Zara! You must be Zara. Please come in. So happy you could come.
Looks like a cupcake exploded in here.
Oh, well, honey. Well, let's have a seat, my darling.
What?
Oh, have a seat. Okay, let's get to work now. We're going to do pastels. You don't...
Huh?
Darling.
What are you doing?
You don't hear me, darling.
I was listening to Aviana in there.
Aviana? What is Aviana? I've never heard Aviana before. That sounds like anxiety of itself.
So this is an art class. An actual art class. But one that I would never go to. I need torment. I need chaos. And I need something to express the void. The dark black void.
I saw Zara's Facebook account. I do not understand her obsession with black. It's dark. But thankfully, she will be coming to Bruna, where I can change her mind and she will walk away loving color. Now, Zara, these pastels are very special. They're from Van Gogh's daughter's husband's cousins, dog owners. They own these. They're very special. It's an honor to hold these and to use these. Oh, yes.
Are they also gluten-free and vegan? Or just for people that meditate in gardens?
My initial impression of Zara is that she needs some help. Oh, she needs some big-time help. You know, not just, with her art, but internally too. Yeah. Oh, yeah. So we are going to focus on, I was thinking at first we would do like a Starry Night, but now that I meet you, it's probably a better idea to do something more like a butterfly. What do you think? Butterfly.
Right. How did I feel when I had to draw a butterfly upon entering this art class? Disappointed.
So let's get started on the butterfly, okay? So we will take the purple. Actually, no, I changed my mind. Let's take the green. And let's draw like a...
I'm going to take the black.
No, we take the green, my darling, the green.
Okay, this black?
No, this the green, my darling. Oh no, this green. Yes, take the green and draw like a poised Bruna on there.
So a burnt sausage?
A burnt sausage, yes, let's do a burnt sausage. No, not a burnt sausage. I think Zara was definitely trying to give me a hard time. She was not putting much effort into painting with the colors. I really don't understand, like, why did she even come? Oh, it's perfect, like a poised Bruna. How is that? How is it going?
I can't do this, it's gross.
It's gross?
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, it's beautiful. What is so gross about it? It's a green.
It's not black.
Oh, but no, wait.
I need to write with black.
Okay, let's grab your favorite color. You'll be happy.
Yay!
Okay, but you need to grab the pink too, my darling.
No.
Grab the
I
pink
don't have pink.
Oh, you do.
So that's not an option.
Here, grab orange. And now we're going to make the head. Yes, that's good, my darling. Make the head, and then you make the smiley face with the black and the antennas, okay? Make a pink head. And
This is making me vomit. I can't do this.
Oh, you're doing great. It's going to be the most beautiful butterfly. Hello friends, this episode is brought to you by Caribou Coffee. I not only make $1 million art out of Caribou Coffee, but I also drink it every morning to wake up my art vision. Buy your Caribou Coffee today. Ciao. I see, what are you doing?
Nothing.
No, my darling, you don't get the black. I'm taking the black from you.
No.
No, not the black. You don't get the black. Okay, now you continue. No black for you, my darling.
But why can't I have black?
No, we're doing the pink face with the smiley face, the butterfly.
Are you trying to kill me today? I mean, I did come here thinking I'd get murdered, so...
Oh, no, my darling.
I mean...
You came here to feel alive.
I feel
you
dead.
You feel alive to the butterfly.
I feel
the
dead
beautiful,
inside.
colorful butterfly.
Was I scared of Zara? A little bit. Yeah, especially her drawing. It kind of looked like it should be at the cemetery. Like it kind of looked like a spider. Like a black widow spider. Not a butterfly.
Beautiful angel wing butterfly, my darling.
What if I want to make a demonic butterfly?
No, my darling. Color, beautiful color.
There's too many bright colors. I don't like it.
But you feel the colors. The colors, you feel them. It's like a...
I need to go in my cave now.
You know, like a walk in nature.
A walk in nature?
Yeah,
Don't you mean a
your
walk through
butterfly.
death?
Your butterfly is like a walk in nature. It's taking you on a walk, like in the nature. And you're flying around.
What if I don't want to fly and I just want to
Okay.
crash and
now,
burn?
Take your red and you can put some red polka dots on your wings of your butterfly.
Mine looks like corn on the cob.
It's beautiful. I feel like flying with the birds outside. Let's go fly.
I'm not gonna fly.
You feel like a flying, like a butterfly, like an angel.
I feel like the bringer of death.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Would I let Zara come back for another class? No. No. You know, even if she does come and she wants the color, no. I don't think, the color will come anytime soon. So, no.
Oh, my darling, that is not what this is about.
Oh,
Look at this, is the beautiful.
I can make some little...
like a Bruna. You want to make it like a Bruna does it.
He looks too happy.
No,
You need to wipe that
good.
smile
Happy
off
is
his
good.
face.
Happy like this, like a butterfly, not like that.
Like
it's buried. You could bury it in the cemetery. Okay, my darling.
There's
well,
nothing
I think,
wrong.
I think we should call it. I must go. I think I need a bottle of wine before my next client. So we are going to end our session. It was nice to meet you, and okay. So we're going to go, my darling.
It was not nice to meet you. This was
Take your-
awful.
Don't forget your music. Don't forget this here, my darling. Take that with you. Put it on your black walls or something.
I will never make an appearance at Bruna's art class ever again. That was the most horrific experience in the world.
Did I cut the class short on purpose? Yes, I did. I hope I didn't make it look like that because, I don't know, but I just needed her out the door because I was getting kind of like a little bit upset and I don't ever get upset, but I don't think it looked like that. Nobody could tell.
My experience was a 3. I would say it was a 3 because I was not allowed to create anything dark, and there wasn't enough death involved. I was even hoping to sacrifice something here today and use the blood to paint with.
Thank you for tuning in to episode 3 with Art with Bruna, Pastel Purgatory. Ciao. Wow, that was an awesome episode of Art with Bruna.
I know, Selena. Haven't you heard, though?
Heard what?
Over 75% of the viewers are not following us.
That's insane. Go check out our Instagram and YouTube at DMT NWTC for the latest behind the scenes and content.
If you want to be a part of content creation and be part of a production set but have no experience, don't worry, you're in luck. Check out NWTC's Digital Media Technology program.
You will learn all the behind the scenes tricks, work in no time. You'll be a professional just like us.
Furthermore, check out the Digital Media Technology program on our website that's linked below.
Cam, have you heard, when I try to create content, my footage is just so dark. I can't even see what I'm trying to shoot.
Looks like you might need some lighting tips and tricks. That's why it's prepared for you next.
Hello, welcome to Digital Studies. Today I'm going to be talking about lights. As you can see, lights create all kinds of effects, as you got to see in the beginning here. Stay tuned for more. Okay. Alright, hello everybody. My name is Jen. I will be going over lighting and how to use them properly in your videos, and also about the history. As you know, lighting is extremely important when it comes to filming or even just making short videos. So first things first is, what is lighting used for when filming? Lighting is used to enhance images by adding depth and illuminating the images. This will also create a mood or a vibe for your videos, and it also helps direct the viewer's eyes. There's a rule of thumb when you're setting up lights. You're going to want to use the 3-point system. Typically you have a key light in the front at a 30 to 60 degree angle. Your side light is going to be at about 45 degrees, and then your backlight will also be slightly to the side, but also in the back. Each one has a different job in the lighting world. The key light is the main light because this is going to be the one in the front, so it's going to enhance your subject. The side light, it's called a fill light because it fills the holes, and it also removes some of the shadows from the key light. And then there's also going to be the back light, which it's referred to as a hairline light because it creates depth from the background and the subject. So instead of just blending right in, it'll make you kind of pop by highlighting your silhouette a little bit. You can also use diffusers or gels, but you can also use diffusers to soften the lights so that it's not so harsh, because they can get pretty bright and it doesn't always work well for the subject. You can use reflectors that also help balance the light, and it's going to also help bounce light to different areas that need it. So if you're over here and you have a light shining this way, you could have a reflector over in this corner to help bounce light over in this direction. So light is measured in lumens, and it's based on the Kelvin scale. So the amount of light coming off of the bulb is the lumens. The way we measure the temperature of light is with lumens. This is the amount of light you are getting from a bulb, which is based on the Kelvin scale. The higher the Kelvin, the whiter the light. The lower the Kelvin, the more yellow the light. A warm white, 2700 kelvins will be more of a warm light, and 4000 kelvins is going to be more of a bright white light. For reference, commercials and hospitals normally have their lighting set at about 3500 kelvins. So that's a little bit of the basics behind the lighting. Next up is a bit of the history behind lighting in film. When filming first became a thing, they actually had to work around the natural light. They had to do a lot of their filming outside, outdoors, where they had to plan their film or their video based on what kind of lighting they needed. So if they needed more of a night scene, it would have to be more of the evening hours, but still bright enough to where they could actually see what was going on. They would have to get creative as far as enhancing their lights. They would use mirrors as reflectors to bounce some of the light around. They actually didn't start doing their shows indoors until the 15th century. Before that, they were just completely outdoors. But when they had them indoors, they actually needed to have an open ceiling. So it had to be either windows or just open. They would also use bottles full of liquid, colored bottles or liquid that was colored, just to enhance the lighting in different ways and create different effects. They would use oil lamps and candles to light up the areas. The cylinders with kerosene gas in order to create light, and they would also use lime lights, which they would actually use a lime that was heated up with oxygen and hydrogen. But then by the 1820s, gas lights were actually the most common use of light, so they didn't really have to do all this extra stuff. They would diffuse lighting, would actually use cloth. But nowadays we use LED because they actually had to use different lighting that got way too hot and would actually create fires and issues with the actors and the cast. They would start sweating and it was not a good thing. So lighting is a huge part of your videos, and you're going to want to make sure your areas are well lit. Alright, well that's all I have for history on lighting. So now I'm going to go on to demonstrate how to set up the lighting. So first you have to start with the tripods. There's a lot of different versions of tripods. This happens to be the kind that came with the G&A that I have right here. Alright, so the plastic is over the light to help diffuse it and soften the light. Put this on, screw it in. Plug this one in. Same thing, there's a spot in the back here. Turn it on. And then you just arrange your lights around the subject. So, oh, I need that. Alright, so basically you're going to have one kind of angled on the side of you, one up in the front, and then you're going to want one in the back. So, I mean, this isn't really set up to look good for lighting, but it's a general idea of it's basically just kind of around you. For the lighting temperature, all right, this is a yellow light. It's good to have this so it can mimic the lights in your home to complement the sunlight that you create with the other light. And that's basically how that works.
Thank you, Jen. I learned a lot about how to make my footage a lot brighter now.
With that note, make sure you stay tuned every Tuesday and Thursday. We will be live at 2:30 Central Time Zone. Make sure you check out our Instagram at DMTNWTC for the latest behind-the-scenes content.
Alrighty, we should take a moment to thank our sponsor, GVM.
GVM, or Great Video Maker, is the world's first company to provide truly affordable and professional cinema equipment ranging from LED lights, teleprompters, and more. Check out their website at gvmled.com for more details.
Thank you for watching today's episode of NWTC News D&A, NWTC Variety Show. I'm your host, Selena.
And I'm your host, Cam. We'll catch you next time. Until then, we're signing off.